So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished installing a new Moen 62-300 posi-temp valve. The old one, I don't know where it's at. Anyways, oh, it's right there on the floor, so you can see it right there. So brand new valve. We did go ahead and reuse existing piping. You've got a bathroom back to back and a cavity in here. So we did use the iron pipe that comes up and across to the 90s. So that's all existing. That 90, pipe going back, the drops, everything in the wall. That's all theirs. So, and that's existing. So we're gonna leave that alone. We don't like to mess with the pipe as much as possible. And then future project, we're gonna go ahead and replace that valve as well. But they're gonna get this bathroom button up first. So I got the valve in. You can see hot cold on top. And I'm not sure which side is actually hot on here. Looks like that valve over there has a union on the right hand side, which typically is the cold water. Which means if you come over here and put the union in, this should be cold water as well. So this could be flopped. I'm not real sure. We'll find out at finish when we come in. You know, if you turn the handle on and it goes hot, warm, cold, it's upside down. But it's a quick fix, and we won't, like I said, we won't know until finish, which is fine. Everything will be done. We'll pull the shower head off, or pull that stub out, put the shower arm on, turn it on, and see what's flowing. The quick fix is you go ahead and you pull the pin, you take that cartridge out, and then where it says hot and cold, you flip it upside down, shove it back in, put the pin back in, and that reverses the water. So again, we don't know which is which, whether and it would seem to indicate, since the union is on the right over there, that the union would go on this side as well. But that's cold water on that side, which would make this cold water on this side as well, if that's the cold side. I don't know. My better guess is that's the hot over there, just because it's what's coming up out of the ground. And typically you would put the hot on the left and the cold on the right, which means it would actually be flop. Hot is coming in this side, cold is coming in this side. So no big deal, we'll fix it at finish. Just pull the cartridge, put it back in. Anyway, so got a union, that's required. You can't put it together without a union, so it's not that it's required, you just can't put it together with iron pipe. You can certainly do packs, but we didn't. So that's ours. A little nipple, little union, little nipple, Moen valve, little nipple. That's it. And then we got a little shorty, like a 3.5 and a coupling. We're trying to get the riser up to 6'6" above floor. We proposed 6'4", spoke with the homeowner, and they said, let's go to 6'6", so we did. We just had a 24-inch pipe, so we just took a couple nipples, 3.5-inch long coupling, 24-inch nipple, and then another coupling, another nipple, 90 stub out, and it's capped off right now, so you're good to go. You're at approximately 6'6". It might be 6'5 3/4. Not real sure, but it's up there where it's supposed to be. We did come in and knock out the old framing. That's it, sitting right there. Had a big old notch in it, not very structural, and you want things to not move around when we're done. So we knocked that out. It was in the center, sitting about right here, and so we knocked it out, and we framed in 2 brand new studs. So they're not 16 inches on center, but hey, I mean, they're actually closer, but what we wanted to do is we wanted to put it outside of each one of these iron pipe 90s, so we wouldn't have to notch the pipe anymore. So not only did we go from floor to ceiling and nail it in, we went ahead on the back side as well, took a full piece and nailed it to this framing member on the corner, to this stud, and to that framing member on the corner as well. A couple more toenails in there, So this wall will not move back and forth at all. It's impossible. It's nailed off. Additionally, we popped it up underneath the pipe so we could support it. So we've got 2 straps on each side. One's plenty. We got 2. So that pipe's not going to move in and out, back and forth. You're good to go on that pipe. One more block up top. You can see we've got it up there, right up as high as we can go. 2 straps up there for the shower head, stub out. So that's good as well. And then we did put a level on this, that riser. You can look at it from the side. You can see that's about as plumb as it's going to get. You can see it out here as it disappears behind the wood. You can see that's about as plumb as you're going to get. So that shower head's going to be sticking out of the wall correctly. Everything is done in here. We did, as a point of courtesy, change out these shutoff valves. 2 things we did, no extra charge. at least as a proposal, there was no charge on this. It was just something we did on site. We cut back this waste. This is going to get a tubular waste kit instead of the old Schedule 40 stuff. And tubular, then it's going to swing down the wall so that it's not protruding into the cabinet very far, because they have a custom cabinet they're bringing in. Additionally, we've got some quarter-turn shutoff valves right here. And their iron pipe stub outs are existing. That's not ours. So this flange and then the piece of pipe stubbing out of the wall, that is existing to the home. So these are brass craft, quarter turns, stainless steel ball valves. So quarter turn on, quarter turn off. Can't turn them on and show you because it'd spray everywhere. So same thing on the hot and the cold water. For the sink, we did replace the toilet as well. If you're going to leave this toilet online for another day, you will have to go get a 3/8 by 7 a toilet supply that hooks up to a 3/8 OD by 7/8 toilet, and then a 20-inch long would work great. If you want to keep using this toilet today, I apologize. We don't have a supply line with us. We just brought the angle stops and got them changed out. So if you want to use that toilet, go ahead and they're like $8 over at Home Depot. Hook it back up. So those three are in. This is cut back. Leave that rag in there so you don't get sewer gases into the home. Outside of that, this installation is done.